And Sarah Ender is with me, and she's a dietitian from ShopRite, and she's a retail dietitian because you're out there helping.
In the supermarket, yep.
And we are talking about good food. First of all, you know, lunches, you think, what am I going to fix for lunch? And if you're like me, when I go out and I have to bring a lunch, I look for leftovers, throw them in a container, and bring them with me, whatever it is. But anyway, we're going to find out how not to just have leftovers. These dishes look wonderful.
Yes, very exciting lunches for
Let's
you
talk.
today.
And can you really bring this stuff for lunch?
Absolutely, yes.
Let's start. Where do you want to start?
Well, actually, I'm going to start with the My Plate.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if everyone's familiar with the My Plate, but it took over for the food.
I love
pyramid.
that.
Yes, I'm a huge fan as well. And as a registered dietitian, we use My Plate quite a bit to educate individuals on what their plate of food should look like at each and every meal. So the highlight there is half of the plate full of fruits and veggies. And what I say with a lot of the kid group that I talk to is eat a rainbow. So what I mean by that is eating a variety of fruits and veggies, lots of different colors to make sure you're getting plenty of vitamins and minerals and that good variety for you.
You don't mean popsicles?
Not popsicles, no.
Okay.
Now, we also have the grain group, and that primarily you want to focus on whole grains. Whole grains being oatmeal,
brown rice,
whole wheat pasta, brown rice, wild rice, and even things like quinoa, so something a little bit different.
It's a new one for me, and I like quinoa.
Yes, yes, something a little bit different to kind of spice it up and give you that variety in your diet. And then a fourth of the plate is protein foods. Choosing lean proteins most often is the key. So chicken, turkey, you could even do beans, nuts, soy products for your lean proteins. And then finally pairing it with a low-fat dairy. So low-fat dairy being milk, yogurt, cheese. So lots of different dairy items there too for you.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about this first lunch.
Yes, so this is my Monday lunch. And it is a banana peanut butter wrap.
Oh, that looks good.
Yes. And
so you use like a whole wheat?
Yep, tortilla, exactly, to get the whole grains in there. And the thing I really like to do with a peanut butter and jelly is to use the actual fruit, so the whole fruit instead of the jelly and jam.
Oh, okay.
So that way you're not getting any added sugar and you're getting more fiber and more...
You really need to read labels when it comes to peanut butter because some peanut butters are just loaded with stuff that isn't exactly what you want to have.
Yep, so we do have our natural ShopRite peanut butter, which has a very short ingredients list, more of you know,
well,
just
you need certain things to preserve it in the first place.
Right,
so
right.
You've got to have those things
Absolutely,
in it. Yeah.
But you're right. Yes, so that is my Monday lunch.
I like the carrots with it.
Yes,
and not only that, but it's very colorful.
Absolutely, yes, very exciting for the kids.
So you could bring this whether you're an adult or a kid.
Certainly.
This is perfect.
And that's a really easy one to let the kids help you make the night before. So whether they're spreading out the peanut butter, chopping up the bananas with like a plastic knife, they can really help you with that wrap quite a bit.
Okay, that sounds good. Now, we got a sandwich. Of course, this is our traditional lunch.
And you know, August is actually National Sandwich Month, so that was kind of why I went with some of these sandwiches to show you the variety and the different breads you can use to really spice it up as well.
And you've got, this is yogurt?
That is yogurt, yep. Yep, so yogurt...
I'm always looking at the calories on it, not bad.
Yep,
okay.
So that's a low-fat yogurt. Like I said, using low-fat dairy is definitely important. Very exciting sandwich here, though. It has sliced apples, a no-salt added turkey breast, spinach, and avocado that I mashed up.
Well, avocados are very good for you because it's a good fat.
Yep, absolutely. Up to 30% of an avocado
This is an avocado, guys. If you don't know what it is, and they're tough to cut, but you got to...
There's a secret there, too. You cut it down the center and grab the pit out, and then you can kind of get at it easier.
Do you peel these things?
Nope, I don't usually peel mine. I just cut it right in the center.
And then eat right out of the skin.
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, so, yep, the heart-healthy fats in there. And the really important thing with that one is that the deli meat has no salt added. Right. A lot of deli meats are packed with sodium.
Yeah, and all kinds of preservatives and things.
Absolutely.
So you go for the least amount of stuff in your food.
Absolutely.
I'm just so passionate about that.
So moving right along to Wednesday, we have a pita sandwich here. It actually has salmon in it. You could certainly use the tuna fish as well if your child prefers that. I did add some veggies. You could certainly add any veggies you like. This one has onions, spinach, and tomatoes in there.
Ooh, good combination.
Yes, I know. And with the salmon, you're getting 1 serving of a fatty fish with that. the American Heart Association recommends 2 servings a week of fatty fish.
Oh my goodness, I'm way behind on that.
So there we also have a pear that I've put with this
I love
lunch.
pears, yeah.
And an exciting thing for pears coming in September, in our store we do pick a produce item to feature every month. For September, it's going to be pears. So on Wednesday, September 3rd, I will be cooking a pear recipe right in the store from 2 to 5 if anyone would like to stop by and try it. That's the shop right in Niskayuna on Balltown.
Okay. Yep. Well, one thing I used to do with pears, because my kids usually like them, I used to cut them in half, then scoop out the center and fill them with cottage cheese.
Yum.
Oh, so good.
Great.
Oh,
Low-fat
so
cottage cheese, can't go wrong,
good.
right?
Oh. And the kids used to love that.
Yep, it's a great
If
snack.
you're watching, you did love it.
All right, so we're on to Thursday.
Oh, this looks very Mediterranean.
It is actually a black bean burrito.
Oh, yummy.
Yes.
I love black beans.
Yep, and I've paired it with tomatoes, onions, spinach again, a little salsa, a little low-fat cheese. And the trick with the black beans is to find the canned black beans that are lower in sodium.
Why not make your own?
You could do your own too, if you're trying to cut time though. If you're trying to
yeah,
cut time.
that's true. That's true. But you know what? Please believe me, I have to interject this. I make a pot of beans at the beginning of the week and put them in the refrigerator. I got them. I throw them in soup. I throw them in salads. You can do anything, and they're so much cheaper than buying cans. I'm sorry, I know.
No, they definitely are. Certainly, and you know you're going to really reduce the sodium content that way too.
Yeah, exactly.
But for the more convenience type items,
yes,
of course,
into convenience.
choosing the canned beans, and then what you can do is actually strain and rinse them with water to decrease even further
I always do that
the
too.
sodium.
Yeah.
And
why do they put so much sodium in there? I mean, it's like you taste it and it's like, where is this salt coming from? It's not preservative, is it? Or
I think that has a big part, but yeah, I think it has a big part to do with the preserving.
Oh, well, yeah. But that looks good, and I like the chips with it, too.
Yes, yeah, the blue corn chips. So something a little more exciting for the kids. Different colors.
Talking kids, but you know.
Adults, too, you're right.
I would take this for lunch, and I would be happy.
Yep. And then you have your bright fruit salad there as well. So I have grapes, strawberries, and kiwis in my fruit salad. You could certainly have the kids kind of get involved in picking out what fruit they would like in their fruit salad. That way it's a lot more likely that they will actually eat it.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is with all these, and you're reading more and more about school lunches, how some of the schools are opting out of the healthy lunches for different reasons. And it's like, maybe you should just send lunch with your kids and know what they're going to eat and not force them to have stuff on their plate they're not going to eat. You know, it's important for them to eat what's good for them.
And
that
certainly
you know it.
allowing them to pick the fruits that they want, or even the veggies on their sandwich, does go a long way with getting them to eat
Absolutely, because they're part of the
decision
putting
making.
It together.
Right.
And what is this? This looks
This
yummy.
last one is a finger food lunch. So I have some dips here. One of them is hummus, so a Mediterranean dip.
I love hummus with garbanzos.
Yes. I have some whole wheat crackers with that, and I also have a tuna salad that I've made using yogurt instead of mayonnaise.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever tried that.
Yep, so that's a really nice way to cut back on the fat.
And you still put the onions in it?
Yep, I still put onions and pepper on
olives,
the top.
I use olives too.
Oh,
chopped olives.
Yeah, put as much as you want in there. Add some more veggies and some heart-healthy fats, not a problem. But yeah, I use the yogurt in there, which is a great way to work in a low-fat dairy in place of that higher-fat mayonnaise.
Exactly. Yeah, well, I happen to like mayonnaise, but you're right. You know, it's probably not the best for you, but I figure, oh God, I love mayonnaise. But yes, I'm going to try the yogurt, though that'd be good.
Yeah.
And the other thing I substitute sometimes is tofu with things. You know, creamy tofu.
Is really nice.
Whip that right in there.
Yep.
2.5 minutes left. Oh, they just told me how much time I have. So you're going to do a demonstration. What are you fixing for pears?
I haven't decided yet, so it's going to be a big surprise. You'll have to come down and check it out.
Good. You can make a compote, and you can make all kinds of
Even like a salad with pears in it is really nice.
I throw a lot of fruit in my salad, and one of the things I like to throw in is chopped or sliced dried apricots. They are so good in salads. Yeah.
Yep.
But thank you for coming here, and what a great idea.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You've all learned a little something.